All right, welcome back. Per my last video, I put on the whiteboard what it looks like to get to 100K a month. Ultimately, it's just having a product and selling enough clients that gets you to 100K a month. Selling a $4,000 thing, then you need 25 clients. Then backtracking and breaking it down into digestible pieces of like what must happen on a daily basis for us to get to that monthly goal. And it always comes down to having X amount of conversations with the right person, right? It needs to be the right person, high quality leads and X amount of them on a daily basis. The example we gave is if you can have 5 conversations per day, that gets you about 25 conversations per week. That's about 100 conversations per month. You do the math, let's say you're closing at a 25% close ratio, boom, just like that, you have 100K a month. Because you got 25 clients times $4,000, that's 100K a month. So that's just for that example. Try to think, if you're watching this right now, try to think like, what do you sell? And how many clients is it gonna take? How many conversations is it gonna take? And then how many of those conversations you gotta have each workday to make that happen? And if the answer is 5, then how do we leverage AI, for example, to help us get to 5 conversations? Like, how do we guarantee 5 conversations? Well, if you go like door to door, or if you're cold calling, it can be tough. If you work with like partnerships, you work with referrals, you do like network marketing, that's a little bit better. You can get better results with that. If you build an inbound lead generation system, that to me is the best way. That like you can work from home and you can just have leads popping up into your calendar every single day. So when we talk about how there's an AI gold rush and we talk about using AI to create more money, it's not about doing anything new with AI. It's about doing all the old stuff that have always worked, right? Like all these digital marketing strategies that have worked for decades that the internet's been around, but now being able to operate those skills at a high level without having to outsource any of it, without having to hire a copywriter to write scripts for you, without having to hire a web developer to make a website for you. You can manage your own CRM system these days. You can automate appointments from one day to the next if you wanted to. That's what I've been teaching my clients over the past like 2.5 years. I've been teaching them how to use AI to make more money. How do you make more money? You set a goal and you backtrack to find out how many daily conversations you gotta have to hit that goal. And then you create a system that will get you those daily conversations. And then you got to keep an eye on the cost, right? You got to understand like, what is your desired customer acquisition cost? How much are you willing to pay to have those 5 conversations per month? If you stick around for the next video, I'll talk to you guys about how to determine your desired customer acquisition cost, and then what you got to do to hit your desired customer acquisition cost. Make sure to subscribe in the channel. Again, this channel is all about me sharing like stuff that's going on in my life, the type of stuff that I'm coaching businesses on. And I'm here to just share everything I'm learning along the way. I don't really have much of an agenda. I just come on these videos and I just talk, literally. I just pick the first thing that comes to my mind and I start talking. And what came to my mind today was because the previous video, I was talking about how do you get to 100K a month? Like, how do you break down the math? I did it on the whiteboard. Tomorrow, I'm going to talk about customer acquisition cost. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, day number 12. Peace.